Hello again from Central Virginia. It's another seed starting day, and today I'm going to start melons. Today is April 15th, tax day. We all feel a certain way about that, I'm sure. And it's the middle of the month, and it's about 4 weeks away from when I want to actually transplant these melons outside. I will also be direct sowing some of my melon seeds at that time, so I'll have a succession of melons coming in, I hope. So I'm planting a whole bunch of different kinds of melons, a couple that I have not planted before and some that I have planted before. Let's start with the watermelons. This year I'm going to do my tried and true sugar baby watermelon. I just have a couple of seeds of that. I'm doing Crimson Select again this year, but this is a new variety from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange, not a new variety, a new to me variety. It's called Virginia Select. So I think that's particularly done for my region here. And my new one this year is called Early Moonbeam. And what I like about this, it's supposed to be more of a compact plant that can save you some space. And it will grow into little personal 5 to 8 pound melons, little melons, which is kind of nice. It's an orange melon as well. All right, as far as the other melons I'm planting today, I'm doing something called Nord de Cam, I think it is. I'm not my French is not good. Let's call it non-existent, but I can do German. At any rate, this is supposed to be a little very popular in France melon, and it's supposed to be a true cantaloupe and fairly easy to grow. The trick with these, I think, is that the skin turns from a green to a yellow when it's ripe, so it's a nice little sign that it's ripe. The other one I'm going to plant today is one I have done before, and that's called the Eden Gem, Rocky Ford. And that's a lovely little, what I call a personal melon that's just the right size to have for breakfast. So I'm excited about going ahead and starting these. These I'm starting indoors to plant out in about 4 weeks. Super easy to do, just like anything else that you start from seed. You do need to use a pot that has a little bit of size on it, though, because these plants they have big leaves and they develop a big root system. So even though they're only going to be in for 4 weeks, you want to go ahead and start them in a big pot. This is a very simple process. All my pots, I recommend labeling your pots ahead of time. It makes it just a little easier not to get confused. And you don't need any fancy markers. I'm just using tape. I can tape over top of that. I'm going to put 2 of the seeds in each just to make sure I get something germinating. Then I'll end up either pulling out or repotting. If 2 end up sprouting, I'll end up maybe pulling one out and putting it in another pot. Put them down about, half an inch. Should do it. These are just watermelon seeds. Cover them over and just continue on down the road. This is the Virginia Select Crimson Sweet. Again, I'm going to put 2 seeds per. A lot of seeds come in these packets, and they do last from year to year. You don't have to buy new every single year. I'm just going to give these a watering in. And so that's all you need to do to start your watermelon and melon seeds about a month early. Now, I am going to be doing some backup plants as well. I'll start those in a couple of weeks. And I'll also do some direct seeding in the garden in about 4 weeks. And I do backup plants because critters. And most of these melons, some of these melons are going to be grown outside of my fence area. And of course, they're more subject to deer and rabbits and groundhogs and you name it, they'll come and find things. So. All right, so now it's 1 week later. It is now the 22nd. And let's see what has germinated. Everything has germinated except for this one, which is the sugar baby. And those are the older seeds, but we might have some luck. That might be a sprout coming up there. What's this that hasn't sprouted up? That is an Eden Gem, but let's see what has sprouted. That's the Noir de Carme. Those are 2 Eden Gems, so that's okay. And we've got 2 early Moonbeam watermelons, 1 here, and 2 Crimson Sweet. So that's a pretty good rate of germination. Thanks for watching. I hope your garden's growing well. Take care. Bye.